Hello and welcome, everybody. This is one of our episodes in our 10 years anniversary series for our HPCC Systems platform. And as you know, we have just made it to 10 years as an open source project. And we have been interviewing people that are actively participating in this community and that have helped shape the community to the place where it is today. And today I have the pleasure to have with us Dr. Shobha. She has been instrumental to doing a significant amount of collaboration in India and has helped us expand our penetration across a number of open source community participants in India, the academic community there, and also the research community. So it's been absolutely a pleasure to work with her for the past 3 or 4 years. And I'd like to ask her a few things and see how things are going and how she sees our progress over the last several years. So, Dr. Shobha, thank you very much for being here and
Thank you
welcome.
so much, Flavio.
So, Dr. Shobha, do you remember how the collaboration with the HPC Systems open source community started? How was
Sure,
that?
I would be glad to share my thoughts. It all happened in 2016 when myself and my research scholar, Professor Jyoti Shetty, met Arjuna Chala in an international conference that was FTC, Future Technologies, in San Francisco. When he was delivering a keynote talk, after that we met him with few questions. Then we were glad to know that he was an alumni of our college. Then the journey started like this. Then we asked him what was the possibility of collaborations. So soon after we went back in 2017 in the mid October, he dropped a mail regarding our collaboration, and from there our journey started.
That is a great story, and I originally didn't know that Arjuna was an alumni of the university, and then everything made sense when he said, no, yes, I that was my alma mater. So it
Yeah.
was that's very good. That is good, but that has been quite successful, right? We had many students going through the program, participating in the community, helping do research, and doing other academic pieces in their academic life with HPC systems, right? Can you tell us a little bit more about that, about the students that have come through and some of the projects that they've worked on?
Yeah, we had collaborative projects, around 7 collaborative projects. And it started with the project, if I am correct, MQTT, protocol support for ROXY, and one more project on automated screw detection profiler. So that was the first 2 projects that was given to 2 students. And since it was an industry collaboration and the 2 international, they were a little bit more motivated, and we used to get mentored from LexisNexis. The mentor at that time was Dan Camper and Arjuna Chala, and regular interactions was there, which made them more motivated, and they were able to do something and publish. That was the main thing. They published in an international conference, and we were very happy, and like that we sent them abroad for presentation. I think one they had been to UK, and other one to Australia in good reputed conferences.
Very
And
good.
this was a very good mark. And really, like we have statutory bodies like National Board of Accreditation, and we have ranking for the colleges and all. So this collaboration had have really highlighted our college. It made more visibility to our college. Okay, because the publication what they made, and the mentorship and the contribution whatever you LexisNexis has given, and the internship, really it was a huge great plus to the college, and this added visibility to our university.
That is so great to hear. It's amazing how not only is it important for the college, and not only is it important to strengthen the links across the research community around the world, but also how this touches on the lives of those people, right? Of those students, which will have this experience, and otherwise they would have not had it. So that is also something that is very comforting on doing these things, because you see how you can positively influence people, and in some way make them more successful throughout their lives. So who knows how far they will get after this, right?
Yeah. To add something, they are now no, first batch. They are placed in a very good company like Microsoft Research, Google. They are placed now, and they are very happy. And now also they drop a mail telling that it was a good collaboration, and whatever the mentorship, whatever they got from your LexisNexis was really amazing.
That is absolutely great to hear. And you mentioned it, but we have been also doing internships, right, with the students, and that's also very good because in some way it makes me think that this is helping us also grow some of the open source community in India around the platform. And not just around the platform, because people that get exposed to open source projects, maybe they will eventually collaborate in other open source projects. So they start to know the method to collaborate, and they get into it, and eventually it just helps everyone, right? It helps every other open source project out there as well.
And contribution to the open source is really good for them. Okay,
yes,
they will also have the visibility in the college days. And not only this, we also had done faculty development program. Okay, myself and Professor Jyoti, we had given a workshop to many other colleges in Karnataka and also in other states. And one college they turned up. Okay, one college they turned up for giving the course of HPCC to those students.
Oh wow, that's also good. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah. Very good. So it would be great if we could get other colleges as well involved with the community. That would be absolutely amazing.
I'll be taking the classes now. I think it will start in the month of March mid or March end. So online classes and plus workshop also will be given to those students from Gulbarga. Plus also we have also we had an approved course for RV College of Engineering for our university. So it is big data analytics on a distributed platform. So we have offered this elective, and around 20 students have taken this elective. So they will be working on HPCC platforms.
That is very good too. Oh wow, these are lots of very good news. So does the college offer any online classes for remote students, or these are all local students in the classroom?
Local student. This is for the local student, but we conduct workshop for the students, national workshop. We organize it. So that time, students from different colleges participate. So as I told you, faculty development was a national level faculty development program wherein people from different states had joined, and one university from Karnataka itself, they wanted this particular course. And we had an interaction with Arjuna Chala, then Lauren and Trish. We had that interaction, and we have offered that elective there. So we will be taking the classes.
That is very good. And you know what? I know that sometimes this is more difficult, but it would be great even if some of these activities could be even international, right? Where colleges from different countries could participate in some coordinated way and exchange knowledge, which is at the core of scientific research, right? Scientific research is not should not be limited by boundaries or countries. It should be for the humanity. So yes, this is absolutely good. So and how do you see participating in the community in the upcoming years? So what's next? I know that you have already mentioned a number of things that are happening as we speak, but how do you see perhaps working with the community, doing more research, internships, and so what's coming next?
Next is we want to have more collaborations. Like again, the projects and open source. Now we know what is HPCC systems. Even faculty also, they know what is this. So we want to contribute. Like a few days back, the elsewhere guest seminar was there. I had delivered a talk, and there also we have submitted a proposal regarding data analytics on the elsewhere data.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I've been listening to many of those seminars that Elsevier is doing, and those are very good. Unfortunately, they moved the time now, and they are doing very early in the morning for my time. They are like at 3 a.m. in the morning, so it's very hard to wake up at that time. But I have listened to all of the ones that were at a more regular time for me before, and they were amazing. People from all over the world talking about lots of different topics, from genomics to computer science to geology to, it's been a real, so I look forward to listening to the next one that
the
comes.
topic which I delivered was adaptive DB scan on HPCC platform. The same topic I had given. Then we also have submitted the proposal, we will look into. And one more thing is, due to this pandemic situation, and the people they were out, like offline it was. So people from remotely, they worked on HPCC. We have a cluster of nodes at our lab. So remotely they used to access it, and they have done a good work. A few students I wanted to share with Lauren and Trish also. They have worked on virtual reality on HPCC platform. Okay, remotely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is
and
very interesting. I don't remember any other group doing that. So that's very cool.
Yeah. That actually, they have compared, we made them to compare with using Hadoop and also HPCC, and the time efficiency also has been calculated, evaluated, and they found that HPCC is better than Hadoop. So that justification is there. We want to submit it to some good journals, which is indexed in Simago.
That is very good. Oh, wow. Lots of things happening. So I just can't express how much gratitude I have as you've been so paramount to the development of the community. You've been so active, so dedicated. It's just amazing everything you do. We all really appreciate it. You know that even though the community is large, there are a number of people that are core to push at the core of the community and get new things done. We all really appreciate how much work you put into the community. And see, it all happens just due to a conscience. I don't know if you could call it that. Arjuna have been in that college before.
Yeah, I just thank Arjuna. That is there, and also I have a support from my faculty and our principal, Dr. K.N. Subramania. He is always supportive. So we work together, and we want to enhance our research. For that, we also need support from your side. So collaborative project and internship should go on as it is going on now. So this collaboration should be further grown. Okay, maybe in terms of hackathon. So we were also planning to organize one hackathon also. Let us see how.
That would be great. That would be great. I know that some of the people that you mentioned, Arjuna, Dan Camper, but also Bahar, have organized hackathons in other colleges as well. Kennesaw State University in the US has been doing this regularly. And it has been always very successful. The degree of talent that you get from students that now get to be free from most constraints and just be creative is amazing. How much talent sometimes you find, and you didn't even suspect that there was as much there, right? And many of these little projects evolve to then become large projects or large initiatives, right? So it's always the starting point. It's giving the people the opportunity to be creative, to express themselves, to show what they can do, and things go from there.
Yeah. So just to add on, Microsoft Challenge, Imagine Cup Challenge. It is internationally organized thing. Our students won that challenge.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
They are really bright. And to tell something about the college, it is a top college in Karnataka. And we have, ranking when IIT is the main thing here. Okay, when we take the ranking, we are in top 70th ranking in India. So really the students and faculty are dedicated. So given a work, we do it, and we aim to publish the things and also apply for patent. So that is our vision. Okay, and we look into our ranking to be in the top at least 10 in future. For this,
wow.
We want to have more collaboration internationally and nationally, in which case your support is required.
Of course, and count on it. That is absolutely great. So, Dr. Shobha, thank you very much for this. It's been a pleasure to have this conversation. I love everything that you and your group is doing right now, and how much support we are getting from your organization, from your institution. It's been a real pleasure for the past 4 years or so, and I hope this is going to be a very long-term collaboration for the next few decades.
Thank you so much.
Been great.
I also want to thank all those mentors who have helped us, Roger, Lily, these are the few people, and Arjuna Chala, of course, and Trish and Chapman, Lauren are always supportive to us. Whenever we drop the mail, very soon we get the response. And really, thank you so much for all the support and all the collaborations. And we look forward in future also. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Shobha.